Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Last time we started Turnabout ablaze. Kay is being framed for a crime. We need to, do something about that. I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Shih-na? See, this is why we leave the investigating to Lang, who's also corrupt as fuck, but still. Why arrest Kay? Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Look how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Okay. Your police confirmed the Yatagarasu infiltrated the... There's confusion caused by fire. Yatagarasu snuck to this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. I mean, you know, fair line of logic, but this... Can I present something right off the bat? Let's just press real quick. Let's play it safe. I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default. No, but if you saw the self-proposed Yatagarasu standing in front of a body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself? Even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I pass judgment. Huh, are you talking about yourself and those times when you were under suspicion? I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience. I hate that I simultaneously... Well, or rather, I hate that I agree, but simultaneously I disagree, but... No, he kind of has a point. Plus, I mean, I'm also speaking from, you know, like, in terms of the black community. We've been through some shit over the years, yo. But, well, he kinda... I see where he's coming from. I personally know that feeling really well, sir. And given my situation, I now know exactly what it's like, too. I'm fine with never experiencing it, ever. Are you done with your little group conference? So Agent Shih-na suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu. If I can prove that Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, I may be able to begin to reason with her. Okay, so that's not what I'm going to press on. They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us. Of course, I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Babalese embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there's only this girl. You. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. You guys in confusion caused by fire. The Yatagarasu snuck into the embassy. Bridge. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. It sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. Yeah, Grasu sent a card saying, "I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. Her logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. Still documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. So you're claiming that Kay knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents. As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents. You have it all wrong. It was the fake that sent that card. Your words are meaningless. If you're truly innocent, then let's see some proof. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I leave it to you to handle this. Yes, I'd rather you did. Yatagarasu's goal, huh? You can claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined. Okay. Killed him for the key. I mean, why would she kill the person that she was going to expose? But wait, for the key that was stolen 7 years ago. So he wouldn't have had it on him. Agent Shih-na, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Oh, she's sweating. But the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Okay, so wait, they were lenient enough to give me that, because I was going to submit the documents since they were still in the safe, but like... So they'll throw me a bone for like selecting the key under the logic that it was stolen 7 years ago, but you know, that's not where, like, where they're going with this after I selected that. As opposed to some of the earlier times where it's like my logic was sound, but they're like, nope, that's incorrect. Whatever. And perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need, reason. All this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's very possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't even notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. Arrgh! But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. She's just coming up with shit now. Definitive evidence. Knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle was the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. That is your definitive evidence? See now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. You came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person. That's right. I ran to this office only because I was chasing after that person. When I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah! Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. When I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the objective. So the object K felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. I'm sorry, any one prints on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? That... I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't. Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can, and I will. I'm also checking how much space I have, because I did not check that before I started recording. Do not want to run out of space. I'll be fine. Definitive evidence. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. With the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Okay. Let's just press on this. You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard that girl scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there, motionless with the knife in her hands. But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. When I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights, and then you found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't trust the words of a suspect. The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent? I think I do, because there is one piece of evidence I find to be a bit interesting. I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. Which one are we examining again? A lot of skill detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable, so people can change it whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. I think people would remove the handle just for fun, Detective. This is also a knife. Okay, like... Oh. Let's see this key again after all this time. It's not far-fetched to think the end of this key was meant to be a butterfly. Keymaker must have been a true patriot to have fashioned this after the national symbol. Yeah. Because there's no blood on that, but there is on that, but you can't really tell the... Yeah, butterfly handle and not, like, on the actual blade part itself. Fuck, music's still playing. Oh my god. Proves the absence of a flaw in my logic and the presence of one in yours. Okay. Let's be a little more careful. Let's just press. Ask that you please refrain from speculation. It's a sound hypothesis derived from the evidence. There's no room for debate. Arrgh. Miles Edgeworth, know that an ungraceful loss will not be tolerated by subordinate. Now rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Heh. Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior. She seems to be rather enjoying herself, but she is correct nonetheless. Agent Shih-na, please continue with your testimony. About the three-piece set, is there really no other like it? Let's ask Ambassador Paulie for more details, shall we? The knives are indeed special. They have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Babal, engraved on them. And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable. National symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design. Along with the Alabastan set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each. I see. Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue. Design like no other. I'm a little lost. Does this mean that you already have the results back? We have confirmed that the shape of the Paulie knife's blade matches the wound. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics team with your own. I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. And so we're clear, I'd hardly say your logic is sound, which you will see in a bit. You can prove me wrong. Please, by all means, go ahead. This has been my intention all along. Now let's return to your testimony. Interesting. You have to look at it a little more. No, I believe there is still room for debate, and I'll thank you to not decide that for me. I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at reality the way it is. Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses? Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you. Perhaps, but our definitions of reality are a tad different. Are two of you done chatting? Agent Shih-na's proof is the Paulie's knife that Kay was allegedly holding. Yeah, so, how are you gonna prove that Kay didn't do it, sir? Agent Shih-na wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here. I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder. But do you have such evidence, sir? Yes, there is one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me. I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Shih-na. Oh, the blood missed the handle. Because, yeah, knives are going to be freaking messy. There we go. Glad I examined. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. That's why they didn't find prints on it either. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? As you can see, the Paulie's knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Koshin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. Should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. Or at least knife handle, jot it down in my organizer. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself, the one who switched the handles. Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? How can I know how the criminal thinks? The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. Huh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. What is this mark on here? From the other embassy. It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Do I have anything that shows it? This is the only thing I can think of. You can't be serious. It appears that you've made this connection, or the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Ah! This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol on the butterfly, on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. As we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again? Or, butchered all of that. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shih-na? After the fire had broken out? That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Ooh, way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. Objection! What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here? Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over, rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. What? Argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again. Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Shih-na. Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Shih-na. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. So we're just not even going to address the fact that Shih-na is like, she started the fire? I thought we were going to have to disprove that. Okay, well, short-ish part. This probably could have been... Well, no, the previous part was pretty dang long. Let me see. Yeah, an hour. So, yeah, this is about averages out. So, yeah. I guess next time we're going to be investigating the Alabastian thing. The embassy. That's what they're called. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth. Goodbye.